Hey everyone, it's Summer with AstariaSen, and we are up for another Witchy Wisdoms Wednesdays. So this Wednesday, we are going to be talking about Warwater and why I'm not going to use it. All right, Warwater. So Warwater, I had never heard of this term before. Warwater I think it was traditionally, I'm going to have some links down below because I did some research on it. I've got 3 links for you that you can research for yourself, and it's got some recipes for Warwater, and it talks about Warwater, what it's used for, that kind of thing. But traditionally, it seems something that is used for like curses or darker magic. Modern times, people have been using it for more protection or defensive magics. So while I can respect people who use it for protective, defensive magic or curses, however you want to use it, it's not something I personally will use for any reason. Warwater is kind of like, it is a water. I mean, you can use, it's just like anything, you know. Water in magical terms is any kind of liquid. It could be used as any kind of liquid, right? But traditionally, I think they used some kind of storm water, not water out of the tap. And sometimes they would use their own urine or blood. I think urine was more common though. And like stuff that will rust, because the rust is what gives it that the effect that they want. It turns the water red. It's associated with the god of war and Mars and all of that. The rusty nails or rusty bits or whatever, you can actually put clean nails in there, but it'll take a long time to rust. You can do like a starter with some rust and some nails, or use Warwater that has been previously been made and use that as a starter on new Warwater. I do know it takes a long time for it to create its full effect. So it is something that if you're going to do it, you do want to start it in a lot of time in advance in order to get what you're looking for, you know, the rust and the full effect of it and stuff like that. Now, the other thing with it is when you use it, traditionally, it seems, you would break it on somebody's land or doorstep to cause the curse or bad stuff to happen to them when they crossed it. I don't think I could do that to anybody. I wouldn't have a lot of reasons to do something like that. I don't wish people harm in any way, shape, or form, even when they've harmed me. It's very, very difficult for me to be like, oh yeah, you need to be punished or anything like that. I have a very difficult time doing those kinds of things. I have a huge, big heart, and I always want to forgive people. And sometimes it's even to my own detriment, but I've been getting better at it. I would never use Warwater because it's against my general nature, my general mind frame at this time in my life to do so. And we all have to do what works best for us, right? I know that it would be better used for me if I was going to use it as a protection magic, because you can add black salt to it, you can add other things to it, and more intent to give it a protective nature rather than a causing discord kind of nature. But because its basis is in the discord, I wouldn't want to use it. That would be at the forefront of my mind, and I would have a hard time getting it out of my mind. So it might skew the intent for me. And who knows, maybe in the future I will end up using it. I don't know. But for now, you know, I did the research on it. I checked out a couple of sites. I really considered actually making some more water just to see what it was like. But ultimately, I didn't want to make something that I probably wasn't going to use. And I don't want to put that out in the universe for me, that it's something that is available, because I don't want any part of it really. I would rather use my protective stones and stuff like that instead, and my threshold barriers for my home and stuff like that. I do the black salt around my home for protection during Samhain and Beltane, and I sprinkle it all the way around my home, which is what I use for protection. And I sage and do other smudging and do other protective related stuff that helps me stay protected from the outside world. And when I go out in public, I just bring my satchel of stones with me, or some salt with me, and I use it that way, and it helps keep a barrier with me, especially with my intent. So I have no reason to use Warwater. To each their own, of course, but if you are interested in Warwater, if you are interested in the different recipes that there are available, I have 3 sites down below that you can get started with, okay? Now, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate your time, and if you have other reasons to use Warwater, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you've never heard of Warwater, let me know in the comments. If you have a special recipe I didn't put in the description, feel free to leave it in the comments for other people to use if you feel that is acceptable for you, okay? So thanks again for watching, and be sure to watch the ladies in the playlist at the end of this video and check out what they're doing with their Warwater, okay? Thanks so much.